Everybody, welcome to More Than Meets Guys. We're here with yet another GoBots episode, and I'm here with Boo at the AxelonUnderground.com.
Howdy.
This is Nova Beam. What
Yeah.
what number episode is this in the series? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, in the actual series, let's see. It is. Give me a
Like in the
second.
40s?
Oh, no, no. You'll see. Well, when I tell you, you'll see.
Oh, here.
Yeah, you'll hear it. Uh, I guess it's listed as 14, I guess in airing order.
Okay.
But I don't know. In the set I had, it was like way down near the end of the season, so I'm not sure exactly.
Okay.
It says it came out October 3rd, 1985. So
Yeah, that'd been a long way into the
about,
production.
I'd say, yeah, it was a decent clip in. I'd say probably about halfway.
At least, I would think.
Yeah. So yeah, but this is an important episode because it shows the first time Braxis has gotten out of jail.
Probably not the last time.
Oh yeah, well he got away, but we're not going to talk about that yet.
No, of course not.
Yes, of
But
course
this
not.
is Nova Beam.
Spoiler.
So we start off at the
Yeah,
Tri-State Prison.
yeah, and it's Challenge of the GoBots is the series name.
Sorry, the challenge of the GoBots. Nova Beam.
Yeah, so we're checking out Braxis in prison.
He's got a really nice prison, actually. It's very it doesn't seem very horrible, except his cell has his own graffiti up.
Oh yeah, and that's when we find out that Braxis is a hippie.
Oh yeah. Down with Guardian Pigs.
Yeah, and you saw the first one. It pans by, right?
Braxis lives?
Yeah, you know what that's a reference to.
I
It was
should
it was a bit. It was probably like one of the first memes that was like put up by
oh God. I
graffiti.
I do know this. Crap.
They used to spray paint in subways and all that in the
Yeah.
'60s and
Yeah.
'70s.
What was the name on it?
Oh man, you're gonna kick yourself for not knowing this one.
I am.
Frodo.
Frodo lives?
That Frodo lives. That was like a viral thing. People would spray paint like anywhere they could do it.
Huh. That wasn't what I was thinking, but okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's kind of like how Kilroy was here.
Kilroy. I was like Kilroy. Yeah, that's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
thinking.
no, that's further back. That's going back to like World War II.
Hmm.
But that was like the first like big viral graffiti like that. But this was like boomer, like hippie boomer like graffiti. So
Gotcha.
he put Braxis lives.
Braxis lives.
Yeah, and he is annoyed by whoever's playing the harmonica music.
Dude, did you see the rest of the graffiti though? And Braxis is apparently not a English major. Braxis is great scientist.
Yes.
And there's the me down below that. E equals MC squared. And there was like um 69 times, or it's like equals ME or something like that. And
Yeah, he
basically,
had just all kinds of calculations sprayed on the
yeah.
wall and
Yep. He gets mad, big mad at the harmonica player.
yeah, like it's driving him up the wall hearing that racket.
Am I am I hearing things, or is the security guard Peter Cullen?
Yes, that is absolutely Peter Cullen.
I heard the Ironhide in his voice. Like, wait a second.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely had a twinge of Ironhide. He was kind of right in between Ironhide and Optimus.
Yeah, a little more of that, all that Southern funk in his voice.
Y- Yeah. And yeah, so he's basically telling Braxis to stuff it.
Yep,
And
and
then
that
the wall gets bashed in.
by Pincher.
Pincher, which I guess technically Braxis is the first human to see Pincher.
Okay, so I didn't realize that's um in a few. Well, we'll get that in a few minutes. Well,
But
actually, right after this, that's like Matt and Nick. They don't recognize Pincher. I thought for sure they saw him in the
yeah,
what
no,
was
they didn't encounter him in the miniseries.
okay. So they just kind of vamp and Scorp.
Yes, because
Okay,
remember Pincher was made.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Who was he again? I forgot.
he was just some guardian that they found on the battlefield and like reprogrammed him and rebuilt him into that.
And Leader One calls him a mutant renegade.
Yes.
So I guess for that reason, I guess he'd be a mutant renegade. He's he's kind of a thug, but he's I don't know. He also has this reckless abandon for anything that has to do with Braxis.
Yeah. And Brax is like, "Oh, what a horrible thing!" And the Psykill sent me, and he's like, I meant to be in prison. Yeah, that's what I meant."
He takes him back
Oh,
to the Rogue Star, though.
and it's still Renee what Aubergenois. Is that how you say it?
Abigenois.
Yeah,
Yes.
always. It's a hard name to say. He's doing Braxis still, so that's
Odo.
good. Odo,
Or what's his name of Benson?
it was Clayton, uh, Endicott the third.
I guess so. I can't remember. I can
Yeah,
picture it, but
no, I know that. It just came like out of my brain. Some of that random information stuffed in there. I watched a lot of Benson as a kid.
did not. But I really wish I had now. That would have been
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, Soap and Benson were a lot of fun to watch.
Oh yeah. They tell us
Uh,
Braxis in a lab/cell.
well, first they take him
Oh
to the Rogue Star, which is now like fully completed.
yeah.
Remember last time it was kind of sticking out of an asteroid and half
Yep.
built?
It looks like Hammerhead Shark's spaceship.
Yeah. And Braxis gets out and runs and starts kissing Psykill's feet and promises to do anything Psykill says. And the first thing Psykill tells him to do is to shut up.
Though before he comes on board though, like Crasher and Copper were, I don't trust him. Yeah, I don't trust him. And like Cycles, neither do I, but I have use for him.
Yeah. So, yeah, they still don't trust him at all.
No,
And then they say that they're going to send him to his suite. And he's like, "Oh, a suite. That sounds great."
which is a
And
cell.
it's just another cell. And Crasher and Copter argue over who gets to crush him. And Psykill says they can each have half of him when they're done.
And I love Psykill decided to torture him with the harmonica player.
Yeah, to make him feel more at home, he gave him some entertainment. It's a holographic harmonica play. And Psykill's just laughing. So it's like Psykill knows he hates that dude. He's
Psykill
just
had to be
like,
like spying on him, just see what he
yeah.
was like there.
Yeah, well, they knew exactly what cell he was in and everything. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
but we go to well, a group of nerds, Stax, Zemon, and Pathfinder.
Oh, well, wait, before that, though,
Oh, sorry.
Crasher informed Psykill that Unicon, Top Brass, and
Oh, right.
the Guardian Security Council are meeting on Earth, and Psykill plans to destroy them all at once.
Oh, they're putting
Okay.
all their eggs in one basket or something like along those
Yeah.
lines.
And then we cut over to Stax and Zemon.
Yeah,
And
Zemon and Pathfinder, they're noticing that the Niwilak system or planet Niwilak is
yeah.
experiencing a problem with their sun, and their sun is has this kind of weird blue aura around it, and it's
Yeah.
going supernova. So
So, yeah. And Stax is voiced by the late, great Phil Hartman.
is he now? I got to listen to that
Yeah.
again.
And he also does Professor Von Joy in this episode.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Professor Von Joy was probably the one I saw second most compared to Psycho.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I saw Professor Von Joy everywhere.
Oh
In
yeah, I
fact,
remember. I still remember what the box was like where I saw it. They had it at Kroger of all places. Like they were selling these GoBots in the grocery stores, like left and right.
well, yeah, I mean, you can find GoBots pretty much anywhere. Transformers weren't. I saw a few Transformers at Albertsons, but you know,
I
it
think
wasn't.
Professor Von Joy was the first super GoBot I saw though. That, and
Yeah,
I think he was with Destroyer or something. I was like, whoa, those look pretty cool.
I can always remember that the Professor Von Joy box art.
I thought
Uh,
it was odd that like how Transformers had more horizontal boxes. The
mhm.
super GoBot boxes were vertical. Like I guess they kept them in robot mode.
Yeah, and I mean, great box art too.
Yeah. Yeah, all had like these little painted like battle scenes and stuff on just on the front.
Yeah, totally. And
Yeah.
the thing I really love, and I did a little short, check it on the channel, of Zemon. I always loved how they had little drivers in the heads, like
Hmm.
because honestly, Machine Robo they had pilots.
Yeah.
So they showed that with the Super GoBots with Psycho with Zemon. I'm guessing with Professor Von Joy or Baron Von Joy and
Yeah, he
Hair
was Baron Von Joy in the toy.
Baron Von Joy and Hair
Hair
uh
Fiend,
Fiend. Thank you,
which he was Dr. Go in the
Doctor Go.
cartoon.
That's right. Okay, so I'm sure they
Yeah.
probably had in the vehicles because I don't have many of them. I have the black Super GoBot, the
I
black
have an
car.
incomplete Baron Von Joy somewhere, but I don't recall if he has a I don't think he has a pilot.
I'm kind of curious now because I was looking at this a little while ago.
Yeah.
I've got to look it up now because of course I do. Um,
It's gonna bother using it.
it's gonna really bother me. No, that's we have another character which I know I'm a fan of in this episode as well. We'll get there. It is no, it's not Hair Fiend that I have. Okay, he's a black, like almost like um, I don't know, Camaro or something. Where is he? Oh, maybe I do have Hair Fiend.
Yeah, is he a Porsche? Like he looks like a dead end.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's Hair Fiend.
Okay, well then I have Hair Fiend. I'll have to go look at him a little later. He's missing like the chunk on his back though, like the down curve. He's got like
Hmm.
a chunk missing out there. I know that yeah, it broke
Like
off a
his
year or
rear
so.
fenders and stuff.
Yeah, it's probably why I don't recognize him as much.
Hmm.
But anyways, back at Unicom Security Council, there is General Newcastle with Leader One Scooter, Baron Von Joy, and Good Night.
Yeah, and this is Good Night's first appearance also.
Yes, it is Mr. Goodnight, as we call him.
Mr. Goodnight.
Matt is there to report that the Nihilak's sun just went nova.
Yeah. And well, it's like they're there to talk about this problem with Nihilak, but they called a meeting before the Nova Beam was even put into use.
Yeah, the and now we kind of understand why it's called the Nova beam because it causes supernovas.
Yeah, and the beam is coming from near Earth.
Yes, that's all they can tell. They can't gotta fix where it's coming from. It's near Earth,
Yeah.
which will come in handy here soon.
And Goodnight and the farmer that we'll see later are both voiced by Philip Clark, who is the voice of Dead End in
Oh, nice.
Transformers. Yeah. And also the infamous Abdul Fakati, which if you listen to the farmer, he sounds like Abdul Fakati with a twang.
That's awesome. I gotta listen to that
Yeah.
again now. So
So
yeah,
yeah, the Nihilak sun goes supernova and destroys the whole system.
yeah,
And then we
back on
cut
the
back. Yeah, I was
Rogue
saying
Star.
Rogue Star.
Yeah, Bra Braxis was trying to attack our sun but missed,
No,
right?
no, not our sun. He was attacking another star. They were trying to test it on a star that was outside of Gobotron's detection range,
Okay, that's what it was.
and he missed it by like a light year. It was
Yeah,
like a light year off. So he blew up Nihilak's sun, but he was
which
aiming for
obviously
another one, which we get the name of that later. I wrote it down. It's Norum.
okay. Which
Norum.
obviously
Yeah.
we find out now that they were able to detect Nihilak.
Yeah, that's what Pathfinder detected.
Yep.
And but the Guardians, the Renegades are just like, well, maybe they didn't notice. So they just kind of cross their fingers. But really the whole time, like Unicom and the Guardians are looking for where this beam came from.
Yeah, and the we also find out something very important, which I'm sure will come in important later, is whenever they fire the Nova beam, that it takes such energy from the Rogue Star that they lose their shields, their defense capabilities, and their cloaking device.
Yeah. They are just, I
Dead
guess,
in the water.
completely vulnerable
Yeah.
when they fire the Nova beam.
But
So yeah, that's a design flaw, and Crasher threatens Braxis over it, and he's like, "Yeah, it can't be helped." Yeah,
you want something that's gonna blow up a sun, man. But
right.
that's when the Renegades were like, all right, we're done with him. Take him back.
Well, then they do the second test, and that's where he actually targets it at Norm because I guess like the
Oh.
targeting system was still
Mhm.
messed up. So he fixed that, and they blew up Norm, and which was the original target.
Yeah.
And then that's when Psycho goes, "Oh, your services are no longer required," and they send him to Earth to die. When he
If
asks Psycho why, he
hmm?
says, "Because you're annoying."
He throws him in a Pincher, and Pincher takes him down, and And Jim Pitcher doesn't even stop, just opens his compartment and like tosses him out.
Yeah.
And he parachutes down to the farmhouse, which you brought up already.
Yeah.
There's,
Go ahead.
well, I'll say there's this guy inside. The farmer is inside. He goes like, "Sorry to bother you, but the world's going to come to an end."
It sounds like he's almost like he's soliciting a religion.
It
Did you know
does.
the end of the world's coming? I told you no solicitors.
And there he comes in. He's like, he just like walks in, and the farmer's like, "You wait one goddamn minute. I recognize you. I saw your picture in the paper." And that's when Braxton's like, "Oh, yes, how flattering."
Yeah. And I
You're
love
that
what he comes
evil.
next. You're that nut scientist who keeps helping them evil spacemen.
Yeah, you're the evil scientist that have those spacemen, and now you want to use my phone to call Mars. But I don't know anyone on Mars.
That sounds like a conversation from Exo Squad.
It really does. It totally. That's Dr. Algernon.
Yeah.
Dr. Algernon is the evil as the no, say I say good. He's just like the non-evil version of
He's a collaborating
yes.
scientist. Yeah.
And in this security, he gets
Oh
him back
yeah.
in prison.
Yeah, and in no time. It's like he gave like there's like 58 minutes left or something like that. So, yeah, they got him back in prison like in no time flat.
Yeah, he's back. So real quick,
Yeah, same guard too, the same like Peter
yep,
Cullen guard is like
Ironhide's
messing
still
with him.
there.
Yeah.
Zemon is Fred's voice actor, isn't it?
Hmm?
Fred from
Zimon?
Scooby-Doo.
No. Oh yeah, yeah, it's Frank Welker.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Oh
recognize the
yeah.
voice. That's almost Frank Welker's regular voice too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um.
He, oh,
Anyway,
and so in jail, Braxis begs to talk to Leader One because he's convinced the whole world is doomed and he's gonna die with it. It
yeah,
just seems like his main concern. He's not so much worried about the world as he's worried about himself.
yeah, and that they eventually they show up him and Matt.
Yeah. Which I mean, before they dumped him off, he was fine with destroying the sun.
Oh yeah, well he's stuck
Yeah.
here now
And I don't know, there's kind of shades here of Countdown to Extinction.
with Dr. Arkeville.
Well, with Dr. Arkell, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
100%
good.
that.
Yeah.
He once he realizes he's not in control of anything, he comes he starts coming glued a bit.
Oh,
Um,
totally.
he throws
Yeah, he's very frantic.
oh yeah, he throws well Matt throws him in the cockpit of Leader One with him, and he's like, "Did I mention that I get motion sickness?" And Matt's just like, "Whatever, dude, let's just
Oh
go."
yeah, he asks, is it safe? He's like, shut up, get in.
So,
And I guess he's afraid Leader One's gonna rough him up a little bit while he's in there.
I mean, Matt might, but Leader One no.
So the Guardians are searching Sector 3 for Rogue Star because they caught a blip of it when it destroyed Norm.
Yeah, which is like the fatal flaw of the Nova Beam.
Yeah. You know, it's almost like, you know, how Romulans and Klingons can't fire when they're cloaked.
Yep. So
Yeah.
whenever they fire, their shield has to come down there. They have to become uncloaked.
Yep.
Uh,
So
yeah.
Copter suggests that as the command center's passing near, they're like, "Oh, they found us," and Copter's like, "Well, why don't we destroy them?" And they're like, "No, no, space is a big place. I don't know where to look." And he goes, "Well, you know, I can go out and just handle them myself." And they're like, "No." And he goes, "Well, why don't we leave?" And they're all like, "Nah." You know, it's like no one listens to Copter, and he's actually
Copter
having
was
good
the
advice.
wisest. He was the wisest one in this episode.
Yeah,
Weirdly enough.
it's like those episodes where sometimes Starscream is right and Megatron's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Copter is
in
getting it
this one,
right like every time.
this would have been more like Skywarper's right and Megatron's wrong.
Oh
Because
yeah,
Copter's
totally.
the dumb thug.
Well, I mean, it's not like Crasher's you know, the she's got the
Crasher's like
biggest
a
brain
more
in the group, but
yeah,
she's
well, Crasher's like a
not the
more
brains of the
loyal
operation.
Starscream. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, true. But yeah, they just keep shouting him down every time he tries to make a suggestion.
100% that.
And then back on Earth, or no, this is on the command
Command
center
Center.
now.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
they him it was Braxis, Leader One, Matt, and Scooter, is it? Go out
yeah.
Command Center, yeah.
And Braxis is lamenting that he's too young to go.
Oh, and he's such a capitalist too. He's like, I'm worried about real estate investments.
Oh yeah, like they're all about to go up in smoke or whatever, and it's like
Yeah.
AJ's like, "Is that all you care about?" And I was waiting for a retort, but he didn't have anything to say
No.
back.
That's they decide they're going to redirect a comet.
Yeah, there's a rogue comet passing nearby.
I think it shoot it just right. They can get it in the way of the Nova beam, but and they try, and it doesn't. It goes, but it doesn't quite go in the direction it needed
It
to.
goes in the wrong direction. Yeah,
Well, yeah, it goes. It goes. It kind of goes off the wrong direction. And Brax is like, "You didn't account for the tidal wave, did you? The
lunar tidal
lunar
effect.
tidal, yeah."
Yeah,
And Scooter's like, "No, sorry."
yeah. He's like, I forgot, and
Yeah, and right away, I mean, Brax is a scientist. He's very intelligent, but he's also evil. So he
they
also
really need
has.
to find a way to get him on their side. He's too useful to just rot in a prison
Oh
and
yeah,
to keep showing up with the bad guys.
which I'm sure he will.
Yeah,
And then it's off kilter. So the leader one's like, "I'll go out and redirect it myself,"
yeah.
and just flies out. And then of course the Rogue Star sees him go off, so they launch Pincher and Crasher after
Well,
him.
before that though, Copter uh detects that the comet is interfering with the Nova beam's trajectory and tells them that, that might be a problem. And they ignore Copter again.
Yeah. Well, because he's the one over there getting ready to fire it. He's in the seat, trying to direct it.
Yeah, he should they should listen to what he's telling them, but they don't.
Be the one to know what's going on here.
Like at the very least, while you're still in stealth mode, redirect where you are, move to a different sector and point at the sun,
Yeah.
You got basically 360 degrees to choose from.
And I don't know if you know this, but space is big.
Yeah.
The space has got a lot of space out there.
Yeah. There's
So,
no reason for him to just sit there, but
no.
nope. Psykill likes his view.
Yep.
So yeah, Crasher and Pincher get sent out to stop Leader One,
And
and they are not as good at flying as he is.
no, I mean they're not bad though. I mean they go after him and he does a little like juke at the last minute and they crash into each other and then he just kind of crashes into the comet,
Yeah.
which whatever.
Well,
I
he
don't know.
catches up to it. He struggles to catch up to it, and then yeah, he gives it a nudge.
And that's where we're sitting there like where the countdown Psyche's like 9, 8, no, I'm gonna blow up the word Earth. He's like under 10 seconds. That's when Leader One knocks it into the way.
Yeah, it's like nail biting, diffusing the time bomb thing
Kind
where
of thing, yeah. And like so
yeah.
the Nova beam goes off, and of course the Rogue Star is exposed and everything. Like everyone sees what's going on, and it shoots, it hits the comet, and for some reason directs right back at the Rogue Star.
Yeah, it reflects back at the Rogue Star.
And the only thing they can do is detach the Nova beam.
Well, what's weird is it hits the Rogue Star, but it's like it's cloaked. Like you see the Nova beam kind of reflect a little bit off it, like it's scattering when it hits it,
Uh,
but they can't use the cloaking device. So I guess there's like a goof. Because then right after
maybe
that, yeah, they eject the Nova beam because they don't know how to turn it off. Braxis never
that's
told them how to
right
turn it off.
because they got rid of him too early
Yep.
because he's annoying.
They were so quick to get rid of him that they didn't get all the information from him. And so they ditch the Nova beam, which explodes,
Yep. And
and then they cloak.
yes, good
So
timing.
yeah,
And Braxis has saved the day.
and has disappeared. The Guardians are like, where's Braxis? Nobody knows where Braxis is. So he's
Yay.
hiding in a closet or got into an escape pod.
Yeah, he's in the command center, dude.
I know. How far could he on? That's what I'm thinking. He got some kind of scout ship or something out of there. Who knows?
He got out of there.
We don't get an explanation for it. And then Psykill flying off laments his defeat. And then all
Yeah.
the Guardians have a laugh.
Yeah, actually it was a fun episode.
Yeah.
I really welcome having Braxis back because he's just too much fun.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch.
And really the animation of this is very, I don't know, it was very heavy metal. It was very
Yeah.
fluid and like the way I think the way they draw Braxis kind of he's like he's exaggerated but not a lot.
Yeah.
And
And
the
I was gonna use the word fluid for the animation. Like it was really smooth. In
very
some
much
parts,
so.
you're like, wow, like it really stood out when Braxis would move or grab something.
Hmm.
Yeah, his movement was really good.
Well, that's what I mean about the heavy metal, because heavy metal, when you watch it, the animation is very fluid, it's very smooth, and
Yeah.
that with this, I mean, same thing. It very much it comes off that way.
Yeah, it wasn't jerky or anything. It was,
No, at
yeah.
all. You wouldn't even like. I say this in the most appreciative way. You wouldn't know it went off to be animated in like Korea or Japan or anything like that or China. It looks like it was done by a small house who took their sweet time because you sent everything was sent off to an Asian house to have it finished.
What was, were they doing that at this time? At
I
least with
think they were doing
Hanna-Barbera?
well, Hanna-Barbera, I don't know,
Yeah, because this is
but I know
Hanna-Barbera.
Sunbow, of course, was.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference. You have a lot of errors. You have a lot of animation errors, a lot of jerkiness with some of the cells, all the different Sunbow shows. Hanna-Barbera doesn't come across that way. And I don't know if they were at this time or not, but if
And
they,
they'd had, you gotta remember they had like 30 years experience
yeah, that too. That
at
definitely helped.
least. Because, when did they start doing the Flintstones and stuff? Like they've been doing stuff at least since the 50s, late
Yeah.
50s, early 60s.
Yeah. And, I mean, I think I brought up last time we were doing GoBots, Laugh Olympics. As funny and silly and comedy as it was, if you watch the animation on it, it's really not bad. And
Yeah.
they had a much bigger budget on GoBots than they did like Laugh Olympics.
Oh, totally.
So, you can see the effort and they knew how to spend their money on this animation, so it was really nice and fluid. And I love the little effects. I messaged you while I was doing like my review of it, and I loved all the little graffiti that Brax had up. It's like he got bored in prison and started writing things like self self posturing in his own
Oh yeah, all the
cell.
the details for the stuff they put in the backgrounds and stuff.
Oh yeah, I love that. They did such a great job of that. It was very impressive. I mean, and even there was a scene where they were on the Rogue Star, and where Psy talking, and you see us like a profile shot of the body of Psy and Crasher,
Hmm.
and Crasher, they did a great job animating her on just like a throwaway scene. You see
Oh,
the
totally.
yeah, and they didn't waste scenes. Everything was like done with a lot of effort on this. So, anyways.
Yeah, it just shows it was I want to say a seasoned professional team working on this.
I think also, in my opinion, it might be wrong. They were making a big gamble with the show because they wanted to have something to go up, with because robots were big. I mean,
Okay, and I looked it up. They
uh,
did use a Taiwanese
okay,
animation studio,
okay. Well,
but it's also the same one that worked for Disney at the time.
oh, okay. Well, yeah, you can definitely
These guys
tell.
weren't messing around.
No, I think personally, and I'd love to see more about this. I think Hanna-Barbera took a big gamble, like a big swing with GoBots.
Oh yeah, well they didn't take the gamble. It was Tonka, but they hedged their bet by going with a well-known,
Hmm.
uh, well-established animation studio.
Yeah.
I mean, the
And,
only ones they could have done because they were going with an American studio.
uh-huh.
So if they weren't going with Hanna-Barbera, the only one that was more established would be Disney.
Yeah.
And Disney wasn't doing TV at the time.
I mean, really a few years later, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was
God,
just a little, yeah, just a little bit later.
yeah,
What
really.
was
I
it?
mean,
DuckTales actually came out, what, about 3 years later?
maybe 3 years later. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when they kind of started that. But
Hmm.
yeah, at this time, I mean, all you were getting was like movies and stuff, and maybe like stuff on the Disney Channel.
Yeah, and even then, really wasn't that much on the
It was
Disney
mainly
Channel.
replaying their movies and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that was, or they'd have, yeah, they'd show a lot of the old shorts, but Disney Channel at
Yeah.
the time wasn't the powerhouse it is now.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, a lot of times, a lot of boring stuff like exercise and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess they're getting on that '80s exercise trend.
God, do you remember Mouser Size?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I had that album. That was so dumb,
I had the Disco Mickey album.
dumber.
Yeah.
So they yeah, just had a one up me with how dumb it was. Perfect,
Oh
perfect.
yeah.
No notes.
Hey, it's hard to get dumber than disco, man.
Disco Duck.
Yeah.
Whew.
I
Yeah.
still laugh that
Anyways,
was Rick Dees.
that is Nova Beam.
Yeah, it was a lot
Robot.
of fun. This is a fun episode. I haven't run into a GoBots episode that wasn't fun to watch.
I mean, Psykill, I kind of dig the how I don't know, dry and irritated he is with everyone around him.
Yeah.
He's kind of he has notes of some Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah. Like he's the smartest guy on his team
Yeah.
and he hates that he's the smartest guy on the team.
He's like, well, if I got to do it, I got to do it. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's annoyed that he's the smartest guy on his team.
Yeah. But yeah, all the characters are a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I was glad to see Crasher again.
Oh yeah,
She's always one of my favorites.
I like seeing
Especially as mad as she was getting at Braxis too.
she
I mean,
hates Praxis.
Copter hates Braxis too, but he was just more cold. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I called it first. That's all you got really out of him. But she is just like seething. Like everything he says just makes her mad. And we
Yeah,
all know somebody like that. That like there's always that one guy you knew in school that every time he says anything, you just like cringe.
you know who you are.
It's me.
Well, you're gonna ruin the surprise. Yeah, yeah, it's you. But so yeah. Anyways, that's never been a fun episode. I have no issues with it, no problems with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, and
No
there were a
gripes.
few little animation errors, but nothing
Not
major.
much.
Yeah, like I said, just the Rogue Star being cloaked when it shouldn't have been,
Yeah,
and
there's just small things. And I feel like maybe wrong. It looked like when Pincher brought Braxis to the Rogue Star, he
hmm
looked like he was a space when he transformed or shifted or whatever they call it. But I think it was because he
yeah.
was up against the screen. I don't know. It
Oh
was,
yeah, there was like a background error at that part.
yeah,
Yeah,
like is he transforming in space and pulling up Braxis space?
yeah, he's supposed to be in Rogue Star, but they still had the space background.
Yeah, that
So
that
yeah,
but small errors. It's not a huge thing. It's not like we're wondering who transformed into Cyclonus.
yeah.
Uh, anyways,
Psykill lost his 5 o'clock shadow for a little bit
he
in
did.
one scene, but like I said, very
Yeah,
minor stuff.
I can deal with that.
Blinking, you miss it stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would if I thought about it, I would have gone back and looked at like did he just really dump Braxis into deep space? No,
It seems like something to do. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I forgot you can't breathe in space. My bad.
That's well within like renegade behavior.
Oh yeah, 100% that.
So yeah, it was fun. Had a lot of
Yeah.
fun watching this one.
Anyways, yeah. So enjoying these GoBots episodes, and I hope you all are enjoying them as well. And I'm glad to have our GoBots watchers back again.
Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah, Crasher, Jacqueline, I'm looking at you right now. And Black M and all of y'all. Really glad to have y'all back, and we'll keep going on this train. And and nothing else. I'll leave it to you, Boo.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.